Well, first of all, I love Unitaid, and it wouldn't exist but for Philippe Douste-Blazy. He came to my home in New York several years ago and discussed his idea for a modest tax on overseas flights out of France and into France, a €1 tax. Since then, about 11 countries have joined France, and then other countries led by Norway have kicked in some money along the way. They've raised an enormous amount of money, a couple of $1 billion. It's a great way to raise money to solve big problems that can't be financed in another way. People don't miss the euro if they're taking the international flights, and they know it does a lot of good. Just in the work that we have done for Unitaid and the Clinton Health Access Initiative, we've helped to lower the price of pediatric medicine by more than 80%. When we started, there were only 70,000 children in the world getting this medication. In poor countries now, there are 760,000, about 75% of the total, all made possible because of Unitaid. And I might say that we did the same thing with second-line drugs. When the first-line ARVs don't work out. And it's not just the Unitaid-financed medicine that benefits. Unitaid drove down the price of these medicines for everyone and has saved countless lives. It's a wonderful idea. Well, I decided to partner up with him because he had a great idea. Sometimes these small ideas can have huge consequences. His idea was that we could solve most of the major problems of the world by imposing a very small tax or fee on transactions that are done millions and millions of times. And pretty soon these little amounts of money amount to a large investment which can be made to solve a common problem. I wanted to be part of that. And I had known him and worked with him when I was president in his previous life in politics, and I had a very high regard for him. His commitment to the work we've done in healthcare has been truly amazing. His commitment now to try to do the same thing with a minor tax on oil to promote development in Africa is equally impressive. And of course, he's pushing for a modest financial transaction tax, which, if enough countries adopted it, could allow all of the new development goals that are being adopted to be achieved ahead of schedule. So this was a revolutionary idea. It seems simple, but as I said, if you measure it by how many lives have been saved and how many lives have been enhanced, it's had a massive impact, and the whole world owes him a debt of gratitude for that.